pretty effectively just misfired on the shot attempt.
Metta World Peace starts with a three.
Rim, that's one of the shots that he's really going to have to look to improve on.
I got it, you take it. Here comes Derek Fisher all the way to right it and scores. Out indefinitely. He heard it against Utah on January the 25th. He has not started any kind of rehab in that regard, basketball-wise, and a great start.
Jumper that Andrew Bynum really did a job on.
Pau Gasol, he's working on Amir Johnson. He hits cash from mid-range. 6. They own the 11-4 early lead. Exactly what they needed to come out with a little bit of energy. And
but he is very effective because he knows how to use that big body.
Out of Pittsburgh, Aaron Gray, 7 feet, 270, 50 underneath. DeRozan coming off a 21-point game against the Celtics. At 25 against the Bucks on Wednesday. Rising and scoring.
A 17-6 lead, moving the ball extremely well, especially Pau to Andrew. That will get it done.
7-point games and very efficient field goal shooting wise. Play finds an open Barnes for three. They find themselves on the reverse end of the score here this morning.
See if the Lakers can continue to execute.
That's a good bounce pass to Andrew. Look out. Far in the game. Kobe trying to work on Johnson, who's their best defender, 6'9", 240. Over Johnson. I don't care if you're best. Your shooting percentage goes up. After shooting under 40% the last two, right now 83% early.
Yeah, the closer you get to the rim, obviously, your shooting percentage is going to increase. And the Lakers, with their 2 7-footers, are very good in the paint. Whether it's a pass from Pau to Andrew or Derek Fisher on the bounders, have really, they should be very fortunate to be down.
Barbosa's in the game, blocked by Barnes. Toronto is 1 for 12. Calderon is 4 for 5. Murphy, all alone for three. He's got it. It's a turnover ratio in the league. And at the other end, the Raptors miss again. They're just 5 for 19. Barnes, very athletic, and Pau has the tip and follow.
Andrew trying to get it to Steve Blake, just about turned it over again.
Gowlock, he's got it. That's fresh snow from the corner for Andrew. Out of the box on the key, it goes to Kobe. Kobe loses it, will get it back though, and fire away. Andrew Bynum, that should count. And it does.
Not to hit the rim, so they'll look at it, but the Lakers are pretty happy about the 34 points they put up in this quarter, the most points they put up in the first quarter this year, as Andrew's right on the spot, out of his hands.
Lakers scored in the first quarter. Don't do much better than that. Good entry under to Bynum, underneath, score. 2010. Dropped to 26 on the Lakers in a game last season. Gowlock, good move to create space and score. But Andrew Bynum, Kobe will be in at the next whistle. Andrew backing down. He's seeing single coverage. Will this be the second three of the game for Murphy? It is. Back out to Troy Murphy. Into Kobe. Working on DeRozan. Working hard. Here comes the double. Kobe, count if it goes. It goes. And he'll go to the line.
I have no idea how he got between those two defenders on the double team without traveling, I just don't understand how he gets the footwork to work at times. DeRozan shuts him off baseline. Klaiser comes over, but allows him to get between them. When you double team in that scenario.
On the 22nd of January in 06 and his 81 points. Shots.
You need to step out, switch, or do something other than let him get to the rim.
He came over last year from the Bulls at the trade deadline. Bryant working his magic. The Lakers see how they finish the quarter. Such a great first half. They don't want to let it go to waste, and they need and want a nice, comfortable lead. Here's Pau Gasol doing.
Nice open look at that one.
Posting his Metta World Peace. Pau from a little bit further than normal. Kobe working isolated. Here comes the double. World Peace is open.
Out of fouls with 7.5 minutes.
Both teams out of fouls
in the quarter. Well, we don't care about the Raptors being out. You want them out, but World Peace.
Both teams out of fouls here in the third quarter. Lakers' biggest lead was 18. Look at start and stop by Blake, which created
in that zone again. Now I think they're going to go man on this trip. Seemingly after they score, they go to their zone.
Kobe looking for double figures, and he gets it. A few games at the beginning of the year really had a scare, had a rapid heartbeat, so he missed a few weeks, and he's back in the lineup. Kobe knocks down a three.
Evening on the afternoon, I should say, on 9 out of 13. So with 2:41 still to play here in the third, the Lakers lead it 68 61.
Here's come the Lakers and Blake.
And they're in their zone.
And Blake will just pop early on and score.
Make you shoot from the perimeter.
And don't necessarily settle, although the Lakers have made 7. Plays a spin move, blocked by Andrew. Great play by Bynum. Read that beautifully. Has control off the Blake. Pass. Always looking, here comes the floater. No, it's out to Blake. 2 in a row from 3. That one with Carter in his face on the shot clock. They're going to settle a 3. Gavlock clanked it. Barely hit the rim. Andrew, here comes the floater. Got it.
Can't be shy in this game.
No, you can't.
No. Never passed the ball to a big.
Lob under, look out.
Running down the middle of the 7:31 to play in the fourth. As Steve Blake says, Andrew, I see you. Nice pass there. The Lakers by 3.
In a week and a half. Here's Powell bumping and grinding. Kobe with DeRozan right in front of him. In there. Kobe Bryant.
That's not an easy shot. I don't care who you are. That's not an easy shot.
Getting things done. That time on the defensive end. Remember, he saved the Boston game a few days ago. Kobe isolated. Nobody's coming to help. So Kobe scores.
4:51 to play. Kobe knocks down the long one of his own. But the Raptors, because that's the only reason why your production keeps going down as the game progresses on.
Andrew Bynum, by the way, has not really appeared, I was going to say, here in the second half until right there. It was about time.
The Lakers have to score on this
With
possession.
1 minute to play and down by 4. Final game of the trip. Kobe, yes! Bryant, a huge 3. 1-point game. Blaze has been taking the majority of these shots, and he gets it again. He's in trouble. Lakers good defense. Kobe stolen. Blake back to Kobe. Meta world peace for the lead.
What a play. What a play. Kobe with the steal and the assist as he runs down. Gives high fives to his teammates. Blaze had tried to take him off the dribble. Didn't protect the basketball. Kobe reached in with that left hand. Steals it. It goes to Steve Blake. Then they get a layup, but Kobe did it all to start with. I said they had to score. I was thinking a deuce. Kobe said, Stu, what about a 3? What about a 3? Throws it up, throws it in. Lakers down by 1, and then all of a sudden he says, he forgets I can play a little defense as well, and he drops it off to World Peace, who has it crawl over the front of the rim.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, he was winded running down the court.
And with 31 seconds left in the game, the Lakers will get yet another possession.
Meta World Peace will take it out of bounds. Kobe should be coming around the screen. World Peace will be guarded by DeMar DeRozan, who now backs off. Kobe looking for the basketball. He gets it. Kobe baseline jumper. Yes! 4.2 Lakers lead.
That's what that boy does. It's amazing. You know, most players get excited. I mean, when I say get excited, when they know they're going to have to make a last-second shot or something, their blood pressure raises, their pulse raises, everything. Kobe's lowers. I mean, he gets so calm about the scenario. That's why he's able to just do this with no pressure on him at all. The pressure is what is on everybody else. On him, it's like, hey, I've made every shot I've taken up to this point. I might as well make another one. He could be 0 for 10, and he shoots that with the confidence. That's a very nice-looking jump shot by number 24. But now 4.2 seconds. What will the Lakers do with their defense? You can foul because you're out of fouls. Kobe worked hard just to get that one, and then, I mean, look at that jumper. That is nice.
And Lakers down the stretch, Stu, make 4 shots in a row. Kobe, his last 2, their best defender. The young James Johnson on him and DeRozan chasing. So Kobe, right now a game-leading shot, hopefully a game-winning shot after we're done with the next 4 seconds.
This is when, I thought in the last possession, you have a timeout. You got to put your best defenders on the floor. You don't need any offensive guys on the floor per se. But whoever are your best 5 defenders, if they played any tonight especially, you got to get them on the floor. So let's see if Mike Brown makes any kind of adjustment defensive
process and get to that spot.
Well, I knew they were going to help from the guy that was taking the ball out. So the important thing was trying to shake him and find an open spot, and they left that baseline corner open. So I was able to take